So shooting away, and this piece of rubber here, this rubber tubing that turns my peep sight when I draw my bow, broke off. I tried kind of putting it on by myself here, but it's not working out. So I'm going to have to take this bow into the shop, get them to do it properly. I think this piece of tubing's pretty old anyway, should get replaced. So I might as well just get her done now, and then it'll be good for a while. Well, we're just about midway into August. Fall's coming quick. Leaves are really starting to turn color now. Bugs are still here. And I thought I'd take a little time this morning to brush up on my archery. I haven't shot my compound bow for a while. Think about doing some archery hunting this fall, rather than using the rifle. Kind of nice to get out in the nice warm fall weather to do some archery. Now with a bow it'd be nice to harvest something, but I just like shooting my bow. It's kind of relaxing. And if I'm able to get a nice whitetail buck with it, that's a bonus. Impact works way better. Leveled up. I've got all the lag bolts in the end of the joist, so it's nice and structurally firm that way. Got my concrete supports underneath the joist. I'm just going to throw some cross bracing in between the joists just to stiffen up and give it that extra strength, and then I'll be able to throw on the deck boards. So just a little example of when will that little mini excavator come in handy. So I had to adjust one of the concrete supports, and with those boards I added, it was a little heavier than what I wanted to put my back through. So I was fighting with it there for a bit, and then I remembered I have a mini excavator at my disposal. So fired up the little mini hoe and came over and did all the heavy lifting, made my adjustment and put it down, and it was slick as that. Now I'm sure it's going to come in handy like that more times than not. So still glad I purchased the little mini hoe. Doesn't perform like the bigger hoes, but for these small jobs, it works just fine. I guess you could say this is kind of an outdoor kitchen for the time being. About halfway done putting the decking on for the actual outdoor kitchen. So I stopped for lunch here. That is incredibly good. So hungry right now too. It's pretty warm out right now. I have to say mid-20s degrees Celsius. This little wood stove here is putting off a lot of heat. I'm sitting right beside it. Man, they sure taste good. And there are like a million wasps flying around right now. This is ridiculous. They are definitely not my favorite. Not that any of these bugs are my favorite, but gotta put up with them if you want to stay outside. My version of a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Turned out pretty good. It's definitely hitting the spot right now. I was really hungry. About halfway done putting the decking onto the deck. Got it all leveled up and the concrete supports underneath it, and then stiffened up with some reinforcement. Got to finish putting the deck boards on, and then I'll move this picnic table on. But I was starving at the time, so had to stop for some lunch. Man, are there ever a lot of wasps out? Wasps and hornets. It's ridiculous right now. I think this is the most I've seen ever out at the property as far as wasps and stuff like that. It's not the mosquitoes and horseflies, it's the wasps. I can't wait till the cold season starts. Well, that's one task complete for today. It's a pretty good start to the outdoor kitchen. Been putting this deck off for a while. It's been sitting out here for a while, a couple years maybe. I'm pretty impressed at how well preserved it is. This was treated wood, the decking, and then the 2x8s I burnt with tiger torch, so no bugs or rot would have set in. That technique works pretty good. But I guess this is the outdoor kitchen for now as it stands. I gotta figure out how to build the roof, get it covered that way, and then build counters and stuff. Hoping to get that complete this fall, well, between now and winter, as well as finishing the second firewood shed. I'll be getting on that here shortly. I gotta grab 8 more logs, and I'll be able to complete the walls. And then it's just lumber to make the roof after that, which takes about a day. So figure a couple more days of work and the wood shed will be finished as well. And I'm kind of a little apprehensive to start clearing that bush over where I was the last time I was out. Wasps are everywhere still. So all I need is to dig into another wasp nest and get stung again. So that might be on hold for now. It'd be a lot different if I had a machine that was covered, but there is no cab for that little mini excavator, so I'm exposed to the elements. Anyway, that's fine. We can wait for cooler days. I mean, chances are I'm not getting this seeded anyway this year, but if I get it cleared and get it prepped ready for in the spring, that'll be good enough. Another project I'd like to tackle is try to get an outhouse built. An outhouse for the little cabin here. It'll be a major convenience to have an outhouse. Yeah, it's nice to have this option, to have this space here. The umbrella, I'm in the shade, enjoying the breeze, so it's not super hot out. And it's just nice having an actual table to sit at and have an outdoor lunch. Really looking forward to see what this is gonna look like when I'm finished with the roof and the cooking area and the counters. Should make for an interesting spot to eat at in the winter. Kind of looking forward to -40 and eating right here. Well, we'll try it. See how long I stay out here for. But I'm not sure if you can see all the wasps flying around. It's just crazy. There's probably half a dozen wasps flying around me at any given time. Any part of the property. I'm not sure what that means, if we're gonna have a harsh winter or what. Pretty sure it means something though. Time will tell. Well, I think that should do it for today. Got what I wanted done, finished, so all that's left to do is kind of relax and take it all in. But with that said, that means no more filming either. So it's getting pretty hot out right now. I think we got to be plus 26, plus 27. It was kind of nice to be under the umbrella on the deck, the new deck, hanging out. But the wasps are just too much. I think I counted probably 10 flying around me at one time. So decided to get the heck out of there. So all I'm going to do is clean up, pack everything up, get back to town, shut everything down, move the excavator back to its parking spot, and call it for today. So with that said, if you made it with me this far, I thank you, and we'll talk to you later.